If you transfer 1 million, the 0.5 of that 1 million is 5,000 naira. Nigerians have suffered so much to bear this economy. The purchasing power of Nigerians have been reduced. The prices are going up and the purchasing power is reducing. You are trying to choke Nigerians. It is choking them. Nigerians cannot breathe right now. On the May 6th, Central Bank of Nigeria directed all financial institutions to implement a 0.5% cybersecurity levy on all electronic transactions. The new policy is expected to take effect in 2 weeks, according to a circular jointly signed by Chibuzo Efobi, CBN Director for Payment System Management, and Haruna Mustafa, Director of Financial Policy and Regulations. The Apex Bank added that the 0.5% will go to the National Cybersecurity Fund, which will be administered by the NSA, National Security Agency. For clarification, this basically means if you transfer 50,000, 0.5 of this amount is 150 naira. Then the recipient, the person that will receive it, will receive 49,750 naira. So if you transfer 100,000, the 0.5 of 100,000 is 500 naira. If you transfer 1 million, the 0.5 of that 1 million is 5,000 naira. So this is going to be a very big impact on Nigeria negatively. It's going to create a very negative impact on Nigerians. Nigerians have suffered so much to bear this burden. The today economy, the policies, the levies, there is too much of it. There is too much of this going on. The economy, the purchasing power of Nigerians have been reduced. Everything is skyrocketing. Every product in the market is skyrocketing, especially the foodstuffs, because everyone will eat. Everyone will have to eat. So the purchasing power of Nigerian, look at our minimum wage, the 30,000 minimum wage. Most of these people, most of the employers cannot even pay this 30,000. How much are they paying a private, an army in the war front? 50,000. It's not even up to a bag of rice, one bag of rice. And you are implementing this levy, cybersecurity levy. What we are saying is that it's not as if this levy is not important, but it is a wrong timing. It is a very wrong timing. Let's look at the organizations and individuals that have actually condemned this policy. The Nigerian Labour Congress have condemned this policy. The NLC, they have condemned this policy. This is going to bring so much hardship on Nigerians. SERAP, Social Economic Rights and Accountability Project, have also condemned this policy. And they have also threatened to sue the federal government so that they will retrace this their policy. They will take back this their policy. Especially, it's going to be implemented in 2 weeks. It is so urgent. Why is this so urgent? So there is a comment that Mr. Peter Obi made in his tweet yesterday. Mr. Peter Obi said, at a time when the government should be reducing taxes and curbing inflation, the government is instead introducing new taxes. And when did the office of the NSA become a revenue collecting center? If you look at this part of the message dropped by P2B on his X platform, is making so much sense. This is the time to reduce the suffering of the people. This is the time to reduce the tax that are being collected from the people, because the people are suffering more now. There is so much hunger, there is so much suffering. The purchasing power of Nigerians have reduced. If you look at what is going on, the prices are going up and the purchasing power is reducing. And you are still putting in tax. You are trying to choke Nigerians. It is choking them. Nigerians cannot breathe right now. Nigerians cannot breathe right now. It is a very wrong policy. It's a very wrong policy. There is so much taxes going on. There is so much, everything is increasing. Look at electricity tariff have been increased. DSTV are increasing their own levies, their own payments, subscriptions. There's so much things increasing. Putting this levy is going to cause more harm than good. I know we are supposed to protect our cybersecurity, but now it's not the right time to implement this law. It is not the right time to implement this law. And then P2B said, when did the office of the NSA become a revenue collection center? Why will this revenue, after being collected, will be put, or maybe will be put directly, after being collected by the banks, will be put directly to the NSA account? We need this money to be where it's supposed to be, so that there will be accountability. NSA shouldn't be handling these levies. We need them to put it where it should be, and it will foster accountability. We will be able to know where this money are going and what is being used and how it is being spent. So this is what we are asking the government. And let me bring your attention to another rumored tax that is going to take place very soon. This is another tax revenue, VAT, value added tax, to be increased. This is already a 7.5% tax that are being put on foodstuff, and that is most of these drink, breweries, foodstuff that you buy in the market. These are the tax that have been, they want to increase it. The Presidential Committee on Fiscal Policy and Tax Reform says that there is a need to increase value-added tax. Taiwo Ayodele, chairman of the committee, spoke on Monday while disclosing the VAT revenue sharing formula will be reviewed. That means this value-added tax is going to be increased from 7.5% to maybe 10%, I don't know. But there was no specific percentage of the amount they are going to increase it to for now. But they are rumoring that it's going to be increased. Tinubu said that they are going to widen a tax formula. They are going to widen the tax. Nigerians, this is the time for you guys to start speaking up. It is time to start speaking up, because all the taxes, and most especially, there is no accountability on all these taxes, and we are not seeing any projects or anything that is being used, as in there is no productivity. We are not seeing the actual thing that they are using these taxes to do. So this is not the time for the federal government to start implementing all these taxes. Nigerians are choking. They are trying to choke Nigerians, and it's not acceptable, and we're not going to accept it.